love my girlfriend Megan. She's my baby.
So today's Joe's graduation, so we're at the base at Yorktown. And half of us went into the Coast Guard dining facility to eat, which is over here. And now we're gonna go to the Cyber Cafe.
Right, left, go right, left, go right, left, just left, right, just left, right, your left, just left, right, just left, right, your left, left, right, left, right on left. Right, left, your left, round left, round left, round left, your left, your left, your left, right left, your left, your left, left, right, left, right, low, right, your right, left, 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 right, low, right, your right, right, left, 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 right. Hold on, hold. Parade, ready. Secure halyards. Hold guard. Hold. Hold guard. Tree.
See where they're going.
Classified for Postmat 8 School Class 0719, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies this morning. I do ask that you please silence your mobile phones and other electronic devices. Welcome to Training Center Yorktown, and I personally thank you for taking time to come out to this important occasion. Please take time today to tour our base. There's a lot of Coast Guard history on the quarterdecks and grounds. I encourage you to take lots of pictures to help capture this very special day, which these students will remember throughout their career and lifetime. Please feel free to stand up and move out for your photos. It's an exciting and dynamic time to be in the Coast Guard, and these students are poised and ready to take on new experiences and challenges. There's an extraordinary legacy of excellence as America's Coast Guard. Class 0719, post. please rise for the arrival of the official party. Guests, please be seated. Class 0719. Seats. I would like to introduce you to the members of the official party. Lieutenant Commander Todd Hartfield, Assistant Branch Chief, Boat, Horses, and Cutter Operations Training, and Chief Boatswain's Mate Lee McMillan, Course Chief, Boatswain's Mate A School. The Boatswain's Mate is the only listed rating that aspires to command. These graduates may someday be in command of their own cutter, boat station, or ace navigation team. Along the way, they will do many things, including navigating cutters and small boats, protecting our marine environment, enforcing federal laws and treaties, conducting search and rescue operations, maintaining ports, waterways, and ace navigation, defense operations, mentoring junior personnel, and managing a multitude of challenging and dynamic responsibilities. The staff is proud to have trained them, and I am privileged to send our newest boatswain's out to the fleet. Now I would like to invite our command representative to address the graduating class. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Lieutenant Commander Todd Hartfield.
Thank you, BM1. Good morning, friends and families of Class 0719, honored guests, representatives of our armed forces and our first responders. On behalf of the Commanding Officer, Captain Spivak, welcome to Training Center Yorktown. Like the BM1 said, if you've never been here before, if you've never had an opportunity to tour the grounds, please take the opportunity to do so. The area is rich in history. One of my personal favorites is the Surrender Field. You're a little weak on your high school history. It's a pretty sombering moment that happened in our history, but a significant moment in our history, and it's just about a mile down the road. So if you have an opportunity, please take in some of the history. Believe me, this class has put in some time running around the roads and the battlefield, so hopefully they can share some of that information with you. I'm honored to speak at this graduation ceremony. To our newest boatsmates, I'm very excited for you. There are many great experiences as well as challenges that lie ahead of you. To tell you the truth, I wish I could be sitting down here with you and starting this ride all over again. I've had many promotions and advancements over my 27-year career, but the most memorable, which was a few years ago, was the day I was advanced to BM3. I was no longer tasked with performing those character building tasks that non-rates do. I became somebody important. I had a purpose. I had a recognized and respected set of skills. But best of all, I finally had a color device. You are now a part of history, a history steeped in tradition dating back to our Revolutionary era. As many before you have found, your service will often be challenging, sometimes thankless, but will always be worthwhile. We would not be here today enjoying the freedom of this great nation if it weren't for our brothers and sisters who have served in the military and public service. I'd like to thank all of our military veterans and service members in the crowd, as well as our first responders in the audience to protect our freedoms. Thank you. I'd like to recognize and thank Senior Chief D'Amelio and his incredible staff and instructors for their dedication to mold these young men and women into boatswains. Lastly, I'd like to extend a special thank you to the family members of this graduating class. Thank you for raising and supporting these men and women to become the finest the Coast Guard has to offer. Today we recognize Class 0719 to honor their achievements and congratulate them for their accomplishments. I'd like to express the importance of the rate these young men and women have chosen and advise you on some of the expectations that will be thrust upon them. And I say some because I cannot cover them all this morning. The boatswain is the jack of all trades in the Coast Guard. Boatswains are looked upon to be able to accomplish any challenge put before them, and most important, lead with confidence and be the role model. They're to be a standard for others to follow within the Coast Guard and outside the Coast Guard. To our newest, soon-to-be boatsmates, there's one thing in your life and your career that you have complete and utter control over, and that's your attitude. It will be very easy to get discouraged when liberty is granted for all departments except yours because the job has to get done. Or you get that call from your operational commander extending your search for another 6 hours. Don't get frustrated. The mission is too important. The American people are counting on you to be the energetic and vigilant coastie. You'll be shocked by what a positive outlook will get you throughout your career. Winston Churchill once said, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Our most senior officer in the Coast Guard, our 26th Commandant, Admiral Schultz, has charged all of us Coast Guardsmen and women with applying 3 guiding principles to your role within an organization. And they fit nicely with what you're expected of as a petty officer and a boatswain. Those guiding principles are to be ready, to be relevant, and to be responsive. As busy as you've been these past few months, you may not have taken the opportunity to ponder over these guiding principles. The first guiding principle is be ready. What does that mean to Coast Guardsmen? What does that mean to you as boatmates? It means you will be prepared to serve and protect the American people and our national interests. The public places a special trust in you to be prepared to accomplish our missions and serve a cause greater than yourself. You must honor that with professionalism and dedicated service. You'll need to continue to learn and practice to become proficient in your trade. This will build your confidence and the confidence of others concerning your ability. The confidence will be an ingredient into your ability to lead. The Coast Guard will spend a lot of time and effort to groom your navigation and seamanship skills, but especially your leadership skills. You do embrace the position of leadership. The boatswain is a leadership rate. Every experience from here on out as a boatswain is to prepare you to be a leader. And like being once said, ultimately an officer in charge and in command of your own unit. You need to be prepared. You need to be always ready. As we say, semper paratus. To be relevant is the second guiding principle. You need to be professional and agile in an armed force, a law enforcement, a regulator, a maritime first responder. You need to be a Coast Guardsman, men and women, on which our partners and communities can confidently rely on to address the nation's increasingly complex maritime challenges. As a boatswain, the profession will cause you to have direct contact with people. You should be dedicated to the safety that you serve, as well as your shipmates. Engage and have a bias for action when the situation calls upon you, and that means while on duty as well as off duty. As boatswains, you'll be placed in situations time and again to serve and protect others. As a boatswain, you'll be expected to be the person of great character and integrity. As a boatswain, I guarantee you'll be placed in a position that requires you to take action. Don't shy away from that responsibility. That's what it means to be relevant. Last guiding principle is responsive. You need to employ your bias for action to excel in mission excellence. As we protect and defend the homeland, we, the Coast Guard, have a reputation to respond to the call courageously and effectively. It may be the natural disasters this nation's faced in the last few years, or maybe a major SAR case where you're saving a boat and crew from peril at sea. When called upon, we carried our mission with all of our dedication. We strive to achieve the highest standard. As boatsmates, you will need to be responsive to that call and bring honor to our service. I can't tell you when, but I can guarantee you that you'll be placed in a situation as a boatsmate where you'll be challenged and eyes are going to be on you, looking for you to take charge of an extreme situation. You'll be thrust into a position to take charge and lead the way. I believe by choosing to be a boatsmate, you have made the commitment to take the most challenging circumstances and situations and ultimately be responsive. You receive the proper training and foundation here at Yorktown, and you are prepared for your next assignment. The instructors have tested and evaluated performance to ensure that you're prepared for your next position. You should be confident that you're ready for the challenges that you are about to face. I'm confident that each of you have the ability and inner fortitude to be successful at your next unit. You're not boatsmates. Lead our Coast Guard. Last piece of advice I have for you is to have some fun. Yes, there's going to be incredible pressures, long work days, heavy seas, but roll with it. Don't get frustrated. Don't let it get you down. There'll be those quiet moments, those days off, and those beautiful calm seas to enjoy. Take advantage of the places this organization is going to send you. Be a tourist wherever you go. Take in the sights, the events, and be involved with your neighborhood and your community. So be in threes. I urge you to be safe, to do your best, and to look out for your shipmates. God bless you all. Thank you, and semper paratus.
Thank you, Lieutenant Commander, for your remarks. Our guest speaker today is Chief Lee McMillan. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Chief McMillan.
Good morning, everybody. First, to the men and women of 719, congratulations. You have my utmost respect for your hard work and dedication during these 14 weeks. To the families and friends in the audience, thank you for supporting these men and women while they serve the Coast Guard in our country. The roadmap for boatswain's mates can go a lot of different directions. Oftentimes there's tollways, there's mountains, there's things in the way, it gets tough, but I'm confident, based on the discussions we had yesterday on leadership, that you all will serve well and be great leaders. So please, don't let me down. I know that you guys will serve well, and I'll pass along a charge that I hope that you all will carry out in your leadership as BM3s. I'll ask you, what kind of leader do you want to be? Some of you, we talked about that yesterday. And what first impression are you going to make when you get to new units? That's important. A charge is a task, oftentimes referred to as a charge in the military environment. And I'm going to reflect on 4 key points that come from the leadership book called The Secrets of Resilient Leadership. And I think that's perfect in our military environment. They remind us that resilient leaders are reflected upon based on what they do when it's the worst of times, not necessarily the best of times. So how will you perform when you're at those worst of times? I guarantee you the Coast Guard will give you those challenges from time to time. An effective and resilient leader acts with integrity, right in line with our core value. Be truthful, hold yourself accountable, set the example, leading from the front. A resilient leader communicates effectively. Listen before you speak. Be truthful in what you say, and build a rapport with those around you. That rapport will be invaluable in the success of your unit's missions. A resilient leader takes responsibility for your actions. Again, coming right from our core values with our duty. Whether success or failure, there's great lessons we can pull from those moments. And those you lead, take responsibility for them. Be respectful, listen to, and teach them. And by supporting those, again, that group cohesion will serve your unit mission successfully. And finally, as a resilient leader, you need to build your personal body armor. Whether it's nutrition, exercise, stress management, you need to take care of yourselves, to take care of those around you. That is my charge for you all as you become BM3s here in just a few moments. Let us know if there's ever anything we can do to support you in your careers as you get ready to take on this new leadership role. Just take time to celebrate this great milestone and accomplishment of your career. And remember to take your family and friends around the base and maybe down to the boat docks and let them see what your training involved over the past 14 weeks. Congratulations, bosun mates. We'll see you in the fleet. Thank you.
Thank you for your remarks, Chief. Today would not be possible without the dedicated staff that encompasses BMA School. They're here at all hours working to give our students the benefits of their numerous years of service in the Coast Guard. Their dedication is heartily commended. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. I would also like to recognize Class 0719's outstanding sponsors who served as the sounding board as well as mentors. Chief Warrant Officer Jacqueline Wood and Master Chief Travis Park. Please stand and be recognized. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today we will witness one of the most distinctive, advancement to Petty Officer. 39 students from Class 0719 are advancing this morning. Again, please feel free to move about and take pictures. Class 0719, attention. Left face, warm up. Inboard face. Chief McMillan, would you please do the honor of reading the Petty Officer Advancement Certificate? Yes, at this time, please stand next to the person you will be pinning.
All uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents greetings, know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them, postmates, 3rd class, in the United States Coast Guard, to rank as such from this 12th day of April, 2019. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the armed forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand in Yorktown, Virginia, this 12th day of April 2019, signed, D.C. Seaman, Captain, U.S. Coast Guard, Commanding Officer, Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia. All uniformed personnel at ease.
Class 0719. Right face. Forward, march.
Coast Guard Station Apple Harbor, Guam.
Seaman will read the Creed of the United States Coast Guard. All uniformed personnel, attention.
I am proud to be a United States Coast Guardsman. I revere that long line of expert seamen who, by their devotion to duty and sacrifice of self, have made it possible for me to be a member of a service honored and respected in peace and in war throughout the world. I never, by word or deed, will bring reproach upon the fair name of my service, nor permit others to do so unchallenged. I will cheerfully and willingly obey all lawful orders. I will always be on time to relieve and shall endeavor to do more, rather than less, than my share. I shall always be at my station, alert and attending to my duties. I shall, so far as I am able, bring to my seniors solutions, not problems. I shall live joyously, but always with due regard for the rights and privileges with others. I shall endeavor to be a model citizen in the community in which I live. I shall sell life dearly to an enemy of my country, but give it freely to rescue those in peril. With God's help, I shall endeavor to be one of his noblest works, that of a United States Coast Guardsman.
All uniformed personnel, at ease. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest boatswainmates of the United States Coast Guard, congratulations. This concludes today's graduation ceremony. We would like to thank Lieutenant Commander Hartfield and Chief McMillan for taking the time to be with us this morning. Will the audience please rise for the departure of the official party? Class 0719, you are dismissed.